Good evening, folks.
Howdy, howdy. How's everyone doing on this Thursday, January 17th? 19th?
Something like that.
I don't know, whatever it says on the title. It's the first time I ever put the date in the title and I don't know the date. It's recommended I start doing that. So I welcome one, welcome all. I'm Ben, he's Rich. I'm pulling up the chat here. I'm going to turn down the volume before I do it so I'm not a complete newbie. There we are, all talking, I'm staring at my phone, and let's see who we have in the chat. Exactly. It's been one of those days. First one in the chat I see is RJ, the mad one.
Hello there.
We got Adam EBH.
Evening.
Sean Zimmerman.
Hello.
And that's it so far. I'm thinking somebody's going long. Welcome one, welcome all. So, your week's been going well, sir?
Yeah.
Not too shabby, not too shabby. Finished up the work week at the vape shop, and we had Ike from Flipside Music on last Sunday, hanging out. More on that later, folks. More on that later. There's Ivan Carter joining us. Yeah, just prepping for the trip next week, right? Getting the little things done, and finally remembered to print off a hard copy of my NAMM pass as a backup, as Adam had said to do. I was sitting at work today, it's the last day of the work week. But, I should probably do that today. If I don't do it today, I don't know when I'm going to do it. So.
Yeah, not a bad idea.
Hey, there's Quentin James, Gussie Wells, Will Varela. I guess everyone's starting to jump in one at a time here. Awesome. We got 10 people watching. Let's wait for a few more people to jump in before we have some news, folks, for the channel. A channel announcement, if you want to call it. Yes, we're quite excited about it, and that's all we're going to say for now. Oh yeah, that's something that made a cameo in a video I uploaded on Saturday. If you wonder why we're looking at something going around and everyone saying hello to each other. So yes, if you have any questions, comments, NAMM predictions, what you would like to see covered at NAMM, I can try to do. Let me know.
Yes.
Kevin Belton, hello.
Hello there.
Yes, and just an FYI, if you don't know from the Sunday show, the Friday night YouTube meet and greet hangout party at the Hilton has been canceled because unfortunately the mighty captain himself, the co-host, isn't going to be able to make up, and it wouldn't be the same with that. So, yes, everyone's saying hey to each other. Awesome stuff. So, we had our friend Travis of Reno Fin Custom Guitars hop in the chat on Sunday night.
Yes.
And, he was interacting with the fine folks here and stuff. It was really cool. And then he said, well, I got to get off to get to work. And he was working on your beast while listening to us shoot the breeze. Hey, there's my sister. Hey, Amanda. JP Page 2. Rick Hefner. Brian Cote.
Evening.
Awesome. Yes. Should we show the folks maybe the status of the build?
Certainly.
I think so.
It's coming along fantastically. It's absolutely gorgeous.
Turn down the brightness. Yeah, no kidding. So, Richie's current Reno Fin custom build, we'll even zoom it in a bit. Yeah, it looks even better zoomed in.
Oh yeah.
So this is the basic layout. The neck is underway. There it is, folks. And I'm trying to get in close, because if we can get really close, we got to show you the inlays. Because we got the same kind of bright yellow stain on the neck that's on my signature guitar. Check that out, folks.
Pearloid giant block inlays.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's awesome. And I noticed the headstock is a little more cheater towards a nod. Yeah, not quite the same as mine. Mine has more of the original G&L.
Yeah. Which I'm alright with.
Yeah. We just let Travis, the mad scientist, do whatever he needs to do out there.
Oh yeah.
We just reap the benefits. Yes.
Where is it?
Yes, so I'm gonna check that. I bet you that caused a comment or two. Bing, 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 bing. Yes. Alright, so let's scroll back up here. Did we say hey to Brian Cote? I don't think we did.
Yes.
Awesome. We got the dog pup.
Hello?
We've got JJ's House of Jams.
You remember that?
Yeah, the reason I won't be on next week, I'll be hanging with him, right? Let's see. We got Todd, aka Soda Pop. Rick Hefner says, crazy looking fretboard, sweet. Yeah, exactly, eh?
I dig it.
Hey, Bluesman's Guitar Art. Good to see you, brother. It's been a while. Yes, I'm going to turn up the brightness again, and I just saw Marsman jumped in too. So we're getting quite a few people. How many people we got? 21. All right. We got 12 thumbs ups. Well, we're doing all right here. So, all right, we're dropping people. Maybe we need to make the announcement. I don't know. They're like, where? What? What announcement? And then they're gone. So, should we wait 5 minutes, folks, or should we mention? Hey, Carlos Figueroa's in the house.
Hello.
Dennis Briot. Hey guys, you hear of the valve bucker pickup? Yeah, I was going to get to that. Have you seen that? The tube-powered pickup.
Alright.
So here,
I'll bite.
let me just see if I can find a quick photo. So far, all I found out is it's only available in this particular company's guitar, because otherwise there'd be some. If I can spell it correct.
It seems like quite the gimmick.
Well, yeah. Here we go, as an example. There's 2 tubes in there. Which,
There's 2 light bulbs in there.
well, you know what? That's what I'm starting to think, because if you don't know, folks,
what does
yeah,
it have for
brightness
power
back up.
supply? Like, whatever it has, it's not, it doesn't...
Well, and this is the thing, I watched Ryan from 60 Cycle Hum. Ryan, if you're watching. He did a review, or a video on it, we'll say, right? And he was saying that they seem to light up more than any tube he's ever seen. And he looked at several tubes in his tube, like pedals, heads, of various kinds. There we go, folks. This is what we're talking about. And, yeah. So he says, you know, they do put off a bit of heat. But I was thinking, if they put off any form of heat, how do you keep your guitar in tune? Because it's just, your strings are going to naturally stretch as they heat up.
It seems like quite the bloody gimmick to me.
Yeah.
I mean... Sure, why not? Why not? Man on the moon!
There we go. They did a video on this 3 months ago on, is that Ruro Kangas? Cool. Yeah, it's I had only heard about it, I want to say, maybe late last week, or maybe on the weekend. I first heard about it, and then I just saw that Ryan had put a video up. I'm like, oh, we'll check it out. Marsman agrees with you, money-making gimmick.
I'm exceedingly skeptical that this gimmick actually makes any sort of benefit tone.
Need a flux capacitor, Ken Belton says.
Like...
Yes, you can, Brian. Promote away. Brian, you're a good friend of the channel, fellow Canuck. Can I promote my venture into doing a regular live show every Monday night at 7:30? It's called Monday Night Ramble. Do my best to make it work.
I like it.
Cool,
I like
man.
the rambling man.
Yeah. Yeah, Brian, he's been around the scene. He knows what's up. Been there, done that. Right, buddy?
Well, it's like that tap with the tube in it. Like, yeah. I mean...
Yeah, with the 2 preamp in there.
I don't know. I don't know what to say.
Well, you know what? We got the required thumbs ups for the announcement as far as I'm concerned. We got 22 people watching. So we had talked about Reno Fin Custom Guitars.
We had, in fact, one of our channel sponsors.
We should also mention our preferred Canadian retailer.
Artensmusic.
artensmusic.com. And we want to welcome aboard our preferred American retailer.
We're crossing the border.
Flipside Music out of Denver, Colorado has come on board to sponsor the show.
Thank you very much.
Awesome. Ike and the boys, check them out. There's a link down below. www.flipside-music.com, and I put a link to their YouTube channel as well, which you should check out because they do a weekly What the Facts FAQs. So check them out. Good stuff. And yeah, we're going to be doing some stuff together with them. Looks like we'll be doing some video collaborations. We're going to be talking about some stuff while we're hanging out together at NAMM. And yeah, just expect some way more news in 2019 regarding us working with Flipside Music.
Very groovy. Looking forward to it.
Yeah. All right. Getting some congrats from Adam. Brian Cote, awesome. Way to go. Thanks to Flipside Music. Yeah. Sister says friggin' A. Like a true Canuck should. Kevin Dalton, sweet guys. I can Cutter, awesome. Right on Flipside from Dogpa. Hey, Brian Landreth's in the house. Well, we just announced.
Hello.
Scott Nickerson, yeah. Flipside Music is now sponsoring the show. So, like, Ike's been on the channel twice now, and he's been watching for a while, and he digs what we do. I dig what he does. He reads off a lot of my comments on his show, and we just get along, and we're like, why don't we work together? And he's like, why don't we? So, that's when you start getting texts after a couple of pints. Ah, the music industry. So, and JJ and I will be hanging out with Ike and Dylan, his co-worker / minion. Third time I came up with an idea for a video for him, and he's like, I don't know if I can. I'm like, make Dylan do it. He's like, yeah, I can do that. Hey, Todd Flowers.
Evening.
Yeah, Brian. Basically, Ike and Dylan are planning, basically spending all 4 days at NAMM with JJ and I. As far as I know, he wants to take me around, introduce me to a bunch of companies that he works with, and I want to take him around to a few people that I know. Why not? I don't know many people, but there is a few people that we know. Unfortunately, one of the few people we know he already knows because he carries out Law Effects stuff. Can't hear us very well. Can we turn up that end a bit more? I'm thinking.
How's that?
Just let us know if it clips at all, folks. Lando, good to see you. Have fun at NAMM. Just here for a minute or two. Well, thanks for stopping in. Hey, Jason Wade, good to see you. So yeah, it's gonna be fun, and you get a week off, unfortunately. But next year, and possibly Summer NAMM. I'm still looking at Summer NAMM as well. Early mid-July or something like that. Other than the fact that it's gonna be hotter than Hades in Nashville in the middle of summer. Yeah. But it's a drive. It's like 12-hour drive. So, yes, we shall see. We shall see. So what else we got going on? Brian Landreth's out on the road. Drive safe, buddy. He's got about 500 miles left to go. Only.
Safe travels.
Only. Everyone's saying hey to each other, which is a great community. If you don't know each other in the chat, check out each other's channels. I'm not telling you to subscribe to each other. Just check them out. If you like it, subscribe. Hey Dana, what'd I miss? Flipside Music coming on board. That's all I'm going to say for now. Flipside Music sponsoring the show. The other folks have heard it enough. But we may have a cameo pop in at some point, which we may talk about it again. Alright, I have a few more notes here. Alright, they're talking to each other. Do I have a few more notes? I had one note, the 2-powered pickup, and somebody already was nice enough to ask about it. Oh yeah, I was going to cover that. What to take to NAMM. Alright, so I am taking a good pair of shoes with insoles, as well as various tensor bandages and stuff, because in case, you know me, I'm broken, so I don't want to break down by day 3. So I will be doing that. What else? Probably we'll pick up some kind of protein bars and stuff just to have on the go. Although Disneyland is right across the street. And Johnny did joke about, well, what he said, he was live earlier. He's like, probably this time next week, Nesdall's like, you'll be at NAMM. He goes, probably this time next week I'll be standing in line for a burger with Ben. So I was like, okay, sure, yeah, that works. But yeah, some kind of food, Purell of some kind, you know, to cut down on the anthrax. Lots of vitamin C, yes, Rick Hefner. I was planning on hitting a drugstore when I get there. Let's see, have you guys heard of Hoodoo and Tone Bomb guitars? Hoodoo rings a bell. I'm looking to do another build, Telly style, snake head with a reversed headstock and DiMarzio mini humbucker. What do you think? I like everything but the mini humbucker, but that's just me. I'm not a fan of mini humbuckers. Oh wait, actually, just a single mini humbucker like in the bridge? That might be interesting.
It's kind of bad. I like it.
Yeah. And wire it up Esquire style.
Mm-hmm.
So you still have the three-way switch with the one pickup. Or you could coil tap. Alright, see you, Lando. He said he was only going to be here for a few minutes. Bam Ozzy, what booths are you most excited to visit? Good question. Kramer, a.k.a. Gibson. I want to see what's up, what Gibson does, you know, after being gone. As well as the fact that Kramer's supposed to have some form of presence more than 2 guitars. So that's cool. So I'm really curious to see how they go about that. I really want to check out the Framus booth.
Yeah.
Because the only Framuses I've ever played were cheap low-end built 40 years ago.
Yeah.
So I'm really curious.
Not such a great name.
Yeah. I want to hit the Friedman booth. For pedals, I want to hit JHS.
Mm-hmm.
I want to swing by Healy booth. So let's check out like some of the other weird stuff, like stuff that we can't get around here. So I'm really curious to check out stuff like
yeah,
you know, stuff that we could possibly review. Hey, BV Ninja, salut mon ami. Comment ça va?
Bonjour.
Mel O'Brien. He says, hey Ben, just tuned in. Urinated in the Gibson booth for me. They ripped me off in '91 and I'm still pissed. I'll see what I can do, Mel. I'll see what I can do. Yes, in the bridge, coil tap, Hoodoo and Tone Bomb is Canadian. Ah, okay. Well, we're going to, of course, encourage that.
Yeah.
If you're going to buy Canadian products and wire them up in cool and exciting ways. Eddie Van Haskell, greetings. Nice, nice, nice. Anyone saying, hey. Amp Tweaker booth is a must, RJ says. Okay, cool, cool. Rick Hefner likes a single cut, single coil size humbuckers. Yeah, those are the ones I don't care for. I had one and I didn't care for it. But that's me. And it may not work for me, but it may work for everybody else.
Mm-hmm.
So, I'm trying to think of any other booths. BC Rich will not be there, is my understanding. Checking from a source or two. Whatever that means. Google and the Tone King. Mm-hmm. There's my sources. I don't know. BV, I keep meaning I was going to message BV and ask him what booths I should check out. You know, like some friends of his that, you know, he's like, hey, these are cool guys, check out their stuff. Hey, thrash metal, Avril or Alanis, discuss. Alanis. Hands down.
No questions there.
Narrow field PRS pickups are cool for a slim humbucker. Bam Ozzy says. And if I didn't say earlier, welcome Bam Ozzy. I don't recognize the name, but I don't have the best memory at times either. But, welcome.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, we got 38 people watching. What else? I was thinking of stuff to take. Oh, I'm taking a portable battery pack for the phone because I'm shooting everything on the phone. Mm-hmm. Obviously, I've got the lav mic kit, which we're messing around with earlier, but it seems to be already acting up for some reason. So, yay. But, $35. If it lasts through NAMM, I'm happy. I'm going to change your mind, Ben. I'll post a good video with these pickups. You do it, Rick. Please. And let me just check. Got to make sure I'm actually subbed to you. I am subbed to you. Good, good. I don't want to miss out if you're going to do that. PM on Facebook tomorrow. Will do, BB. Will do. Let's see here. Definitely Amp Tweaker. James Brown is a great guy who's the designer of the 5150 amp. That's where I know the name. Thank you. Again, not the best memory. Han 36 Solo, greetings.
Oh.
Ozzy once bit the head off a cow and then all the milk poured out of its neck. Van Haskell states. Well, if Eddie said it, it must be true.
I'll buy it.
Sure. Now, I will say, I haven't tried the DiMarzio, like, mini single size humbucker.
Mm-hmm.
I had a Seymour Duncan. Didn't care for it. My sister and Jason Wade apparently are talking about April Wine and stuff. Name that Canuck song. Ooh, that'd be a good contest. Ooh, now there's for a future contest. Name these 5 Canadian songs. Hey, Zach Thong. Good to see you, buddy. Haven't seen you in a while. Oh, okay. Bam Ozzy says, see me and Pete Thorne and Phil McKnight. Okay, yep. Sounds about right. Yeah, Pete Thorne does a hangout for us 2 p.m. on Sundays. It's a nice hour or two to hang out on a Sunday afternoon with nothing else to do. Just hang out with Pete Thorne and, what is he at, a few hundred people? Whoa! Somebody's up late. Just dropping in for 1 minute to say, have a great time at NAMM, brother. ChinaGuitar Sceptic. Hello, Mike.
Hello there.
Good to see you, mate. Glad to see you're feeling better. And he just did his... I missed it because I was just finishing up work. Was that yesterday? He did his Happy New Year live stream.
Ah, cool.
Yeah, unfortunately being ill, but he promised us, his subscribers, that his first video of 2019 would be a live stream. And I liked it. I really liked it.
Excellent.
So, if you haven't checked out his channel, definitely check him out. Okay, Ben Ozzy's in the UK as well. And we got BV in Switzerland. And Mel, aren't you in Ireland or something? He's originally a Toronto area boy. I don't know Toronto or Scarborough. It's one or the other. You seem to be a little familiar with the whole term Scarborough suitcase and all. BB talking to Sean and Mike. When was the last gig you played for Exposure? Dana asks.
Gosh.
Well, that would probably be for
even
you,
remember.
that deal you did involving the CDC,
Yes.
I would say. And for me, it'd be, what, you did that maybe, that was right around the time I quit One Day to Live. So I would have done something for Exposure 6 months before that. So we're talking, what, 3 years?
At least.
2.5 for him, 3 for me.
Mm.
I think. Oh wait, no, I'd say, yeah, about 2.5 for me as well. Because I was thinking later in the spring I did one of those deal tickets, sales things.
Exactly.
Alrighty. Just checking the chat. Sacrifice is a Canadian metal band, Brian Cote says. Yes, they are.
Isn't non-existent play with them?
Yeah, I believe so. I think Non-Existent played with Riffium as well.
If I'm not mistaken, I believe so. Yeah, they're from Montreal.
Yeah, thrash metal and fun riffs. He always shouts out Riffium as Canadian doom metal band, and
Okay.
yeah, they've played around here a lot.
Yeah.
Come to think of it, like the more that he had mentioned, I'm like, I know that name, and then I'm like, you know what? We probably saw him at the Bell Pub.
Possibly.
I guarantee you that Riffium played the Bell Pub
Possibly.
within the last 6 years,
Oh, easily.
if not 8. Well, 6 to 8 years ago when Dan had shows every weekend. Yeah. So, yes. Hey, Johnny Beane, what's going on in here? Well, Rich has a slight stomach ache at the moment, so he's laying down, but you can still hear him, obviously.
Yeah, I'm still here.
See, he's still here.
Oh, feeling a little queasy.
Which now we've got 44 watching. Jeez, you should have laid down earlier. All right, thumbs ups for Rich's recovery. Since we got a bunch of new people in here, I just want to say again that we now have Flipside Music sponsoring the show. Our preferred American retailer, Ike, owner of Flipside Music, good friend. So yeah, welcome them aboard. They got a channel down below. Give them a sub if you don't mind. Let's see, Mel Bryan, the Sparrows, aka Steppenwolf. It's been one of those days today. Yeah, nice. Sacrifice is marrying your ex, Will Varela says. That's a good one. Last time I got arrested was for exposure. Rick Hefner.
But
let's see if I missed something here. Anvil is great. I think we mentioned that. Yes, I got to play with Anvil. That was one of the last shows I did for exposure, was sharing the stage with Anvil. Hey, Guitar Hack, good to see you. Luke and the Apostles. Dave's World of Fun Stuff. Dave Realm, I believe, was the bass player for Luke and the Apostles. In the World of Small Worlds, Mel O'Brien. Just to bring it right back around to YouTube. Hey, Bobby Clipper's in here. I missed you, but I see Adam saying hey to you, so hey. Annihilator. Yes, another good metal band out of Canada.
Yeah. Quebec again, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah.
Another band non-existent.
Yeah, another band non-existent. Johnny asks if you're hungover.
No. I ate some leftover taco meat on a bun for dinner. And I'm thinking it might not have been the hottest idea.
Johnny Beane can relate, I bet.
Yeah, it's
Kensington
settling
Market.
like a bag full of fish hooks.
Oh, nice. Thank you, BB. Yes, I gotta check out Hack's. Hack had Shane from In the Blues on earlier. I popped in just for a minute before I headed over here, and they seem to be having a grand old time. Mel O'Brien says Anvil deserved better. I agree. Gussie Wells laughs at your leftover taco meat.
Yeah, it seemed like a good idea at the time.
Quentin James says I'm going with Shania Twain. Okay, sure.
Why?
RJ says, see, talk about metal bands and get more thumbs ups. Too much fun tonight. Nice. Yeah. I have limited, like I was a metal fan, like I won't say I'm not a metal fan anymore, like I like what I like, but I never really got into playing it. Well, I kind of did, but it was newer metal. Yeah, but I don't mind, like when I used to skateboard, man, I was always listening to thrash. Although some hip hop too, for some reason.
It was the 90s.
No, it was the 80s. Well, into the 90s, yeah. As the shirts got bigger. Yes, the story of Anvil. Yeah, everyone should check out that documentary. It was a good one.
It's depressing. Really well done.
But really well done, yes.
Depressing indeed, yes.
Oh, well that's good news and bad news, Dennis Brio. He says 2 feet of snow coming to New Hampshire on Sunday. Good time to stay home and practice. Well, depending on the weather in a certain area in the Northeast, I may or may not have a guest lined up for Sunday, so that's all I'm saying that. If it's good weather, I won't have a guest, but if it's bad weather and you're stuck at home, we will have a guest. I'm not saying who it is because I'm not saying.
Dun, dun, dun.
Johnny Bean says, leftover taco meat. Better grab that domain.
Yeah. Yeah, it's kind of a... It's falling into the heavy regrets category at the moment.
Heavy regret. Yep. Will says, old taco meat, huh? Just poisoning yourself already? Ah, but Will, the iPad's at 100% charge tonight. So, you can't have everything. Voivod is Canadian metal. It's like the Rush of metal. Yeah, they've been around forever and a day. Another Montreal band.
Yeah, resurrected by Jason Newsted.
Briefly. I checked into that. That was, yeah, he hasn't actually been in the band for the better part of 10 years.
No?
No.
He was just part of the resurrection and that was it?
Yep.
There we are.
I thought he was part of the resurrection just by merely wearing their shirts on stage.
Very true.
And ironically enough that you make the comment about Voivod being the Canadian, the Rush of metal, when some bunch of my buddies went to go see Rush play, where were they? In Toronto, probably Skydome at the time. Voivod was the opening act.
Well, I mean,
JJ says we'll be jamming some metal at my place. All right. Thrash metal. Did you hear when he skated? He listened to me. Nice. Nice. Let's see here. Geez, I didn't know Voivod is Canadian. Yeah, most people don't. Hey, there's the captain himself, Captain Michael Smith.
Hey.
Getting caught up on work. And sorry to hear. Yeah, he mentioned it, or it was kind of touched on when Johnny's live stream. If you didn't know, Davey decided to go to the other side today.
Oh, shoot.
Yeah, so.
Sorry to hear
Our
that.
thoughts are with you, Michael. So, not to bring the show down, but Davey had a good long life. That's all I'm saying. Let's see, name that Canucks song. Yeah, I see somebody, Zach mentioned Sum 41. Yeah, they're like in your neighborhood, because I think Zach's out of Oshawa, and they were out of, what, Pickering?
Yeah.
Ajax. Same thing. That area. Let's see, name that Canucks song, not a man or a machine. I'm just something in between. That does ring a bell. Hey, Sinner, back from school. Listening in the ride home. Yes, Scott Nixon. That's what put them on the map. Voivod did a great cover of Astronomy, which was originally what, Emerson Lake and Palmer song?
I think so.
But that's, yeah, I remember they had this really cool video, and it was in heavy rotation for a while on Much Music. And for those who don't know, Much Music is Canadians' MTV. And yes, they don't play videos anymore either. Let's see here. Is Frank Marino still around? I bet you he's still gigging.
I just read a Guitar World interview with him last year, so I presume he's still alive.
There we go. Hey, Brett McCord. Hello, Brett. It says, hey, Ben. Richie's off camera. Yes, it is still a two-man show. For those joining late, Brad Miller, good to see you.
Yeah. Still here, though.
Let's see, everyone's saying good show to Guitar Hack. When does Guitar Hack ever have a bad show? Oh, when I'm on. But don't both. Mahogany Rush, Adrian Haskell mentions. JJ asks if you're meditating. Hey, we've got Michael Q. Lynn in the house.
Hey, hey.
Good to see you, brother. Thank you for the kind words on the video the other day. That was awesome. Speaking of a talent, folks, check out his channel, Michael Q. Lynn. Good friend of both of ours, and we've been meaning to get him on. I keep forgetting. We got to set up a time once I get back from NAMM. That's what I keep saying to everybody. Once I get back, I'm going to be in touch, and we want to have you on for a hangout. Frank lives in Montreal. There we are. Soda Pop says. You're more than welcome, Michael Smith. Yeah, I'm way behind. Max Webster worked great. Of course they were. Toronto Tontos. The weirdest song possibly ever written by Canadian musicians. And that says something. That says something. Try to catch up here. RJ asked if Hack was going live, which he already did, and he's blaming YouTube notifications. No kidding. Holy crap, we got 50 people watching.
Wow.
I know. Thanks, folks. Appreciate it. BOC. What does that ring a bell? Adrian Haskell mentioned. Pink Floyd. Okay. Rather random Scott Nickerson. I must have missed something. Loving every minute of it. Loverboy. Yes. It's a good song. Oh, Blue Oyster Cult did Astronomy. Alright. I knew it was something from that era. Johnny Beane used to watch Much Music on satellite around 2000, 2001.
Nice.
Nice. Mel O'Brien says Max Webster was great, used to play with Dave Stone, who ended up playing keyboards with them. Really cool. Will asked, did you see Lando's old band video? I said that he should get rid of that singer. It was him, LOL. Yeah. Yeah, there was a bit of a thread on that, because he was playing it at Mavericks. And I went, Mavericks, an Ottawa institution for guys like us, just gigging musicians. He asked if I had ever played there, and I said, unfortunately, no. We'd been offered to play there a few times, but Ottawa's, what, 3 hours from here?
Yeah.
We'll say 3 hour drive, and it's not like there's an interstate to get there, But the problem was we couldn't pick up another show, either on the way up or on the way back, to make it worthwhile. It just didn't make sense. Like, it would have cost us, I don't know, well, a fair amount of money, because even though, like, they're willing to pay, but still we'd have to have hotel rooms and stuff. But if we could pick up that second gig, it would have made sense. Gussie Wells seems to be happy that Frank Marino is still around. Guitar Hack says not true, but I'm that far behind that I'm not sure in the chat. Let's see here. Quentin James says he played some guitar on Hack Show and it sounded like ass. Yes, but you can shred with your feet. He has a video where he's shredding with his feet. That's all I'm going to say. Check it out.
That's an accomplishment.
Yeah, hold your judgment until you see the video. Thrash Metal, you should hear James Hetfield demos. Singers need practice and grow into their voices. I can relate. Oh, everybody does. No, he doesn't. Eddie Van Haskell. He asked if he had a jar of peanut butter. Adina went to a Frank Marino show in the House of Blues in Cleveland around 2008. Didn't care for it. Alright, no rush, have fun. Michael's into doing a show together. Hey, Sean Marie Sings, good to see ya. Let's see here, where are we? Still talking metal and getting more peeps, still. RJ. Are you going to NAMM, RJ? So I'd like to meet up sometime. Talk about Kiss for JJ? Yeah. What would you like to know? On 36 Solos checking in on you.
Thank you.
Dogpo says 45 miles away from NAMM, but between Passes and Namthrax. Soda Pop says much music was only good in the 90s. Well, I thought it was pretty good in the 80s too. Let's see, I was so yeah, I know, Mike, it sucks that you're not going, but things happen, right? Oh man, figures a Kiss reference by Guitar Hack, go figure. Well, what would you like to know? We talked about Kiss on Johnny's show the other night. Apparently Jay Hannon only likes the non-makeup years for the most part.
Well, each his own.
Yep. Yeah, I had all those albums. Alright, I think I'm caught up. Jason Wade says, Honeymoon Suite will be in Winnipeg February 2nd. Oh yeah? Well, how about this? Honeymoon Suite is currently recording a new album.
Oh.
Yes! A new material, new album. So, yes, I'm curious to see how that's going to go. No more Kiss, please, Will Varela says. JJ says, if you ever wondered whether aliens play guitar and smoke weed, tune in and subscribe to Strung Out Podcast with me and Adam EVH. Just saying. Yeah, Thrash Metal. He says, I saw a Guitar World stream earlier with an interview with new songs from Frank from Anthrax and Dave Ellefson from Megadeth. Yeah, I saw that was live, but I was literally just out heading out the door to come here. Otherwise, I wanted to tune in for that. I always loved his bass playing. I think Frank's work too. I used to listen to a lot of Anthrax. Oh, a lot of Anthrax. Brad Miller loves Honeymoon Suite. Who doesn't like Honeymoon Suite? That's what I want to know. How can you not like Honeymoon Suite? Brad Miller, any idea if a Boss 59 Bassman pedal is worth $75? Hell yeah! 75 US even. I'd say so, eh, Rich? Rich may be asleep, folks.
No. It's a good question. It's a very particular amp. And it really does one thing really well.
Yeah. But if that's what you're looking for it to do, then yeah, I'd say for 75
If you've got the space and like you can make the racket, by all means.
Let's see. Dennis Brio asks, is the singer from Danger Danger a Canadian? I can't think of his name. I don't know either. And I'm not going to Google it on camera. Michael Smith loves Anthrax as well. How can you not? Caught in the mosh. I didn't hear any music from the UFO that landed on this farm last September 28th. Mel O'Brien says. Alright, fair enough. That Fender pedal was discontinued. I think I heard it was an A-OK. Yeah. Seen them for crazy numbers on eBay. That's what I thought. Adam EVH says Rich is time traveling. Hey Showman, good to see you.
Evening.
We got 47 people watching, 36 thumbs ups. Thank you very much, folks. Yeah, there you go. BB Ninja says $75 and you get a free buffer. That's right. Because there's your end of line buffer. Same as I run my Boss delay at the end of my signal chain for that same reason. Will's offering you some spare taco meat. That's evil, Will. That's evil. Rick Hefner, I love metal as much as classic rock and the blues. They are the best genres for the best guitar work in my ear. Or work to my ear, in my opinion. Yeah? What else would I throw in there? It kind of covers everything, right? Because you got your blues rock, your southern rock, your classic rock, which is just straight ahead rock, we'll call it. It's all good. No, I do not love Slayer, though. I never got into Slayer thrash metal. Sorry, dude. Never got into them. It was Metallica, Megadeth, Anthrax. That was pretty much it for thrash. Would love to go to NAMM, but I think it's about 6,000 miles from here. Mel O'Brien says, yeah, no kidding. Glass Tiger? Oh yeah, I remember that. They're from Newmarket, Ontario. Right? Well, technically, the singer whose name is escaping my mind, I should know this. Friends with him on Facebook. Nick? Alan Frew. Alan Frew is originally from Glasgow area, but immigrated to Canada as a child. The Boss FRV1 is the one bringing Crazy Dollars Ben. Oh, okay, Todd, thank you. Yeah, I saw it, Thrash. I didn't miss the Best of Big Four in my opinion. I don't know why, I just never got it. Corey Hart out of Montreal. He's got some stuff going on. I can't remember, I saw he's involved in something recently. I know Reverb is crazy replay. I just want to see Paradise Lost is as heavy as I get with music. Maybe that's what it was, Amanda. Corey Hart's getting a fancy Juno this year. Lifetime Achievement Award. Will Varela is saying, sorry, how about a stomach pump, though, for, come on, Rich, get back up, the show must go on. Besides, isn't hurling a Canadian thing. Let's see, Corey Hart is the reason I wear sunglasses at night? Of course. Exactly. Jason Wade, I used to listen to Canadian bands when I was in my teens to early 20s that people looked at me weird for listening to in the US, like Sega, loved them. Oh yeah, Sega ruled. Yeah, that's what I always find interesting when I travel in the US, when I hear Canadian music being played, because for those who don't know, Canadian radio is required to play 30% Canadian music, so we get a lot of big time hits and heavy rotation in Canada, but the rest of the world doesn't even know about these bands, so it's always interesting. Like I think Ed Dana, I think you had mentioned before you listen to Canadian radio coming across the lake and stuff like that. Hey, The Law! Good to see you, man. Hoping to run into you at NAMM. Brett McCord says Def Leppard's his favorite band. They're up there for me too, dude. I love Steve Clark's playing. Love Steve Clark. What new Rush news did Geddy Lee talk about recently? The last I heard was he and Alex are going to do something. You know, like Neil isn't playing at all anymore. He's completely done playing. But Alex and Geddy, because they still hang out together and stuff, that they were looking at doing something together. So I don't know what that deal's going to be. You know, just completely theorizing. You know, one obviously could be all new material, and it could be something completely different from Rush, or new material that sounds like Rush, or what I don't know if I would want to hear it or not is, say, do an album of, say, 10 Rush songs with a different celebrity drummer on each one, which I don't think that would be cool, though. Because I think Rush is done, and that's as it should stay. Let's see. Alright, see Adam. Guitar Hack says, Gatto rules. Of course Gatto rules. Sweet, sweet thing. Pretty bad boy. Let's see. I got you a band shirt for Christmas. Hey, Chris, how you doing? Check out the Guitar Pit. Great channel. Brian Cote opened for Our Lady Peace. Great live band. Yeah, that's what I've heard. I've never had a chance to see them live, but I've heard that. If anyone else, living in the UK, we don't get a lot of Canadian rock unless they're really big. Yeah, global, exactly. What? Okay, Mike. I did kind of cover this earlier. What booth am I looking forward to? I definitely want to check out Gibson/Kramer, because I heard Kramer's going to have a presence. I really, really want to check that out, as well as Framus, because I just don't know about them other than my personal experience, which is, if you guys watch, I have a guitar sitting up or I used to have a guitar sitting up in the corner, parlor-sized acoustic. That was an old, cheap Framus that I beat around on as a 4- and 5-year-old. Even my little niece Sam, that you guys may know, seen her on the channel a couple times, she was beating around on that guitar. So I don't have a lot of experience with Framus. Want to swing by the Friedman booth as well. Rev amps. I want to check out what they have for Rev amps, see what their presence is. Brad Miller had the same thing in Cleveland. Yeah, a couple of TV stations. Cool. Arcade Fire is one of the newer ones out of Canada lately. Yeah, they're big. Again, out of Montreal. A lot of Montreal bands. Seem to get a lot of Canadian bands in Fort Wayne back in the day. Todd Flower said, well, that makes sense. Yeah, that makes sense, because that's kind of that Midwest, but still kind of close to the border. You can venture out in a van, you cross the border at Detroit, you know, do a few gigs out, a few gigs back, and then curl around, hit through Cleveland, Buffalo, Rochester, Syracuse, and then come back across the Thousand Islands. Dogpo went to Canada and saw Butchered Gardens when I was 12. Okay. Let's see. Or I should get Mike Portner. Yeah. You just open with Sweet Thing, Guitar Hack says. Nice. Is Greg still gigging? Yeah, he's kind of gigging around. Yeah. Yeah, Greg's still gigging. Their guitar player, is that Gino Scarpelli played guitar for them? He's still gigging around Toronto. Actually, I think he may or not be playing with the Carpet Frogs on occasion. Canadians may know that band. I know the chat is moving pretty quick, Amanda. Guitar Pit, I usually miss the show because you're cooking dinner. Well, you can listen to us while you cook. But you ordered in tonight anyways, good. Hey, Terry's here. Good dinner made me pass out. Yeah, been there, buddy. Planning on picking up a pizza on the way home. Possible guest, okay. for Sunday. He's from Boston. That's all I'm saying, Dennis. He's from Boston. Hey, Jeff Harper, good to see you. Brian Landreth, Getty and Alex are aging well, but their new project will be kind of in a hurry. Oh, you tried Les Paul Jr. today? Cool, Brian Cote. Where's Rich? Not feeling well. And asleep. Let's see here. Yeah, this is mark this show, folks. This is a first. I want to check the new Rev G4. Have you played it yet? No, I have yet to get my hands on any Rev product, the law. So I'm really looking forward to checking out Rev at NAMM for that reason. Radio station you've been listening to plays Gowan. No, it holds up well in my opinion. Yeah, I am wet. And Larry Gowan's singing for Styx now. Has been for a few years. Can't afford to get gas at the moment, so hope NAMM is quiet. Yeah, that's not going to happen. Wait until you just see how big Winter NAMM is. You're going to be in music heaven. Thank you, Mike. Yeah, I know. Yeah. Like, I downloaded the NAMM app. I was looking at the convention floor map and stuff, and that is a big building. Like, I've gone to trade shows before for other industries, but nothing on this scale because, one, Canadian trade shows are automatically smaller. I haven't been to much of the way U.S. stuff, so. Yes, Amanda. Yes. Exactly, Marsman. It's not your grandpa's Framus anymore. Yes, Will. Yes, you do. Let be. Last time I went to NAMM, I was in one room and the Tubes were playing live in a little booth in the middle. Nice. Yeah, I agree, Soda Pop. Robert from Boston. Will may have guessed right. That's all I'm going to say. Hey, Music and Nature. Good to see you. Thank you, Strung Out Podcast. There they are there in the chat. Right on. Okay, I got to screenshot that, Amanda. That's a great lullaby. That's hilarious. That's funny. I don't care who you are. Yeah, that's it, BB. On a couch, showman. Still waiting on that Mesa Boogie pedal to show up, RJ says. Yeah. Anyone? Hey, Barefoot Mode. Good to see you. Anyone heading to Rocklahoma? I won't be myself, but I'd be curious to see if anyone else is. Bring earplugs at NAMM. Yeah, I totally forgot to mention that. It's things I'm bringing. I'll bring a bunch of earplugs, Brian. Exactly, Mel. Exactly. Yes, Gussie. I like that. Yes. You can timestamp that. And I agree, BB. Yeah, you should be the one catching some Z's. No, you're right, Will. And you get 2 weeks to think of great things to say because we won't have a show next week. So, yeah. Like I may or may not go live while I'm out in Cali, but I won't. I don't want to say I definitely am, but I probably will. Depends on the data plan I get. Yes, quite possibly, Zach. I heard it on Cheddar Stream. Let's see, what did you say? Breath mints, yeah. That is true, Jason White. See you, Michael Smith. Thanks for stopping by. Hey, Lando's back. No, he not feeling too well, Lando. That's what you hear. How are we doing on time anyway? Yeah, we're almost at the top of the hour anyhow. I'll probably get some nicotine gum anyways. That way I'm not looking to go outside all the time to vape. Actually, I have some nicotine-infused toothpicks. Actually, I think I have them. Oh, wait, there's some right there. Check these out, folks. Nick sticks. Cool mint. So I got these for the long plane ride. I got a few of these. So I'll let you know, folks, how well they work. JJ will know if I'm totally, when I meet up with them, or if I'm normal, then we know they work. Hey, Email Madman from Aruba. Awesome, awesome. Let me just catch up here. Well, it's not Vegas thrash metal, it's in Anaheim. NAMM is. I haven't been to Vegas, I gotta get to Vegas at some point. See you later, Dance Brio. Awesome stuff. Alright, how are we doing on time here? Alright. Excellent, excellent. So if you guys have any other questions, comments, what do you want me to cover at NAMM? We'll do a few more questions and such, and then probably wrap things up. I am hungry. We know how he's doing. Everyone's saying, hey to each other. Man, I love this guitar community. So I will say I appreciate everyone tuning in tonight. This has been awesome. A few new names in here. I love seeing new names all the time, folks. That's really awesome. Nick sticks the new guitar picks. Yeah. Exactly. Exactly. More like bad Tim Hortons. How you doing over there?
Oh,
you want to join the end of the show? A few people have noticed in the comments, as soon as I stopped talking, you were sawing logs a bit there. JJ sending you positive vibes.
That JJ back.
So there you go, folks, tuning in late, because Lando, you know, like how he left, and then he came back, and he's like, where's Rich? Yeah, I'm going to cover Kramer stuff. For sure, Jason Wade. Any shows you're trying to catch there, I'm putting, working on putting together a list of things to do after, which will probably consist of drinking an Uber. Yes, right. Well, the law is going to be at NAMM. We were talking about it earlier. Mm-hmm. So far, Thursday evening, Cockeyed Optimist, which is Sean Pierce Johnson's band, is playing at a club in and around. He invited us by, so I was hoping to catch him play. Friday night, Larry Mitchell is playing at the Marriott at 11 p.m. I want to catch that. JJ has us going to a private event on Saturday. And then Sunday, I don't know. That Pick Punch is at NAMM. You should check them out. Just one more. Yeah, they're pretty cool. Thank you, Terry. Yeah, a bunch of people have jumped on board this week. The channel's going, huh? Which the Tone King has been predicting for 2 months. So maybe he's finally right. A few people started noticing. A lot of it has been the My Gear series. Those videos that I did them what, like starting 2 months ago, they still get 10 hits a day. Like each of those, you know, most of those vids are getting anywhere 5 to 10 hits a day. Awesome. Hey, Four Walls. Yeah, Greg Koch is playing somewhere too, and I can't remember where, Todd. I'd love to catch Greg again. Fortunately, I've seen him play before, so if something is at the same time, Oh, there is some. I'm going to be swinging by JJ. Listen, noon Saturday, we have to hit the Orange booth. Glenn Hughes is going to be there, and he had done some promotional things, so I tweeted him back, and he said, looking forward to seeing you there. And I'm like, holy crap, Glenn Hughes answered my tweet. That's awesome. Okay, Greg Mara from Plenty Heavy are playing at NAMM also, BV says. Awesome. Well, there we go. Strung Up Podcast will be going live with Extreme NAMM Mayhem. Well, if that's the case, chances are, if you're doing it straight from the phone, JJ, I may have to substitute co-host for Adam. Unless you somehow do it on Hangouts from your phone, which is hard to host Hangout on your phone. Trust me, I've tried. But yeah, I really want to meet Glenn Hughes. That'd be really cool. I think he's a super cool cat. So, how we do? Ah, there we go. We've hit an hour, folks. So, you can host it, Adam? Oh yeah, there we are. All right, well, I'm still going to join in, so there you go.
There you go.
I'm going to grill in.
The inescapable Ben.
That's right. Well, Guitar Hack accused me of being a chat whore, so. So everyone, yeah, so there will be no show really technically next week, although expect to see some stuff. I'm going to try to upload some stuff at some point each day, depending on how good the partying goes each evening. So you may not see anything, you may see a bunch of stuff. I don't know yet. So on behalf of Shanahan.
Good evening, folks.
And myself, I'm guessing you don't have anything to add?
No.
There we go. So yeah, the guys and the folks in the chat are like, we're going to know this as forever as the Bad Taco Night. So yes, this is going to reach status of some form, you know, into the local lore of the guitar community. So yes, I will see you folks, or we will see you folks in 2 weeks, which you may be around Sunday. So we may do something on Sunday. We'll see how that goes. I fly out Wednesday, be back Monday. So yeah, nothing for that time really. So till next time, I'm Ben, he's Rich. I want to thank each and every one of you for stopping by. I want to thank Reno Fin Custom Guitars, Arden's Music, a Canadian preferred retailer, and new sponsor, Flipside Music, our preferred American retailer, hopping on board and helping us do this each week. So cheers, folks. Hold those doors open. Let that guy ahead of you in traffic. Do good things and good things.